Hey, it's me, FaithNo45. In today's tutorial I'm going to teach you how to get one of the rarest orbiter decorations in the game. I've got a few hidden talents in Warframe, winning a record number of dojo contests, winning horse themed backroom competitions, and flapping a bird between two barrels. Wait, can I even say that? I wonder if the comments are going to call me sus. That's right, my Happy Zephyr addiction led me to racking up a giant score of 624, which is crazy because my alliance clans can barely get above 30. Which is a shame because if you get a score of 50 you can actually get this poster to place in your orbiter. To get your hands on this very exclusive item, head to any relay, but wait, no, not this one, not Vesper relay, that's a place of nightmares. Strata relay is safe and won't hurt you or your Kavat. Use the gear wheel to fast travel to Cephalon Simaris, and to the right of the entrance there is a console where you can buy his wares. To play Happy Zephyr you need two items, the first being the Ludoplex, which costs 40,000 Simaris standing to buy. This is where you can play all the Warframe minigames, which all reward their own poster, but we're only here for one of them. The next item is actually Happy Zephyr itself, which costs 25,000 standing. Combined with the Ludoplex, both of these items will set you back for 65,000 of his standing. If you need a quick standing farm for Simaris, I don't know jack about game builds, but I do know that going to Adaro on Sedna in the Steel Path mode is useful if you use Avara. Being in her Prowl ability grants you lots of bonus stealth multipliers when using the scanner. I will leave the barely finished mod set up here for 5 seconds, and unlike other YouTubers, I won't scroll over every mod for that screenshot that you want. Alright, cool. I also fully expect you to do your own research and Google how to farm standing quicker. I've linked a Reddit post in the comments that is good at explaining how to get Simaris standing as well. Anyway, now you have ample standing, you can place down the Ludoplex in your orbiter or backroom, which is a 5 cap decoration. And because this is an IKEA frame channel, I've made a custom arcade cabinet in my backroom and my dojo, as the Ludoplex and the consequential reward poster for Happy Zephyr can be donated to the clan via the clan vault. Now you have both of the items, you can actually get to playing. It's literally a case of guiding Zephyr through approaching barrels like the classic Flappy Bird game. You start the game in a static position floating in the air, and you use the jump command, which is the same in-game as it is in Happy Zephyr for the respective platforms. And the aim of the game is simple, is to keep Zephyr in the air as long as possible, score as many points, and keep her concussion free. The trick to getting to 50 points is to avoid approaching the gaps head on like this. It's much easier to arc under and over the barrels starting at a lower position, as it avoids the top barrel. It's literally going under and over until you get that beloved poster. Once you get to 50 you get a pop-up confirming you have received the Happy Zephyr decorative poster, and if you want to play on you can, or you can fall to your death and leave the mode. The poster will be in your inventory when you leave the game. Playing on doesn't reward any more posters or items for playing, just flexing for a higher score. Once you're back at your base of operations and you eagerly place the poster, you can go back into the game and do it again to get another one. A poster will always be rewarded upon reaching 50 points, provided that all of them are placed somewhere and there are none in your inventory stockpile. Now, I must preface, I don't know if this is actually intended, so if it gets patched in the future, don't be blaming me, as I'll be living somewhere in the mountains with all of my posters. The one thing I do wish they would add is a proper leaderboard for the game mode. Every time I see myself getting ranked, I check the leaderboards and it's never there, but the other game Rumus is, so I would like to see that added. And that is that. If you have the fortitude to get a score of 50, congratulations. You now have one of the rarest decorations in-game to do with as you please. Let me know in the comments what your new high score is, and if you got the poster, and if you're insane enough to match my high score. Don't forget to join our Discord to level up your decorating skills, and sub to our YouTube for even more decorating videos like this.